Well, hi, I'm Owlbear Rogue. Welcome to the cave. I wanted to make a quick video truly welcoming you all to the cave, to the channel. I started posting videos on here about a week ago, and I haven't shared them with any of my friends or family or promoted them in any way, so I thought it was going to take a really long time for anyone to sneak in and take a peek. But somehow there is a handful of you who magically, mysteriously stumbled in, and wow, thank you. I'm so happy you're here. I hope you find it very cozy and helpful. To give you an idea of what you can expect from the channel, there's a few things I want to accomplish. I'm an experienced DM. It's my favorite thing in the world. It is all I think about. And I'm making these videos in the hopes that anything I've learned might entertain you or help you enjoy your own game more or help you feel more confident as a DM. Maybe feel more represented in the RPG space. I don't exclusively DM for women and people in the queer community, but the vast majority of my players are women and or people in the queer community. If any of those things happen even once, I will be so happy as a little owlbear rogue tucked safely in her cave with piles of glittery stolen jewels. I've been making videos about Wild Beyond the Witchlight so far. It's a campaign I've run several times, and pretty obviously I think it's a gem. But most of the time I run homebrew at my table, and I want to share some of that homebrew content with you. Particularly, I have a Nordic folklore-inspired setting called Felvrold that I've run probably over 100 hours in. My longest running campaign, coming up on 5 years, is set there, and I've never had a player walk away from that world, from that setting. So I'm going to be sharing how to run that campaign. You and your players can enjoy it too, hopefully, if you like. I also have a series of one-shots set in a fantastical version of Victorian London that I run for my friends who don't have time for bigger campaigns, longer campaigns. They're experienced players, but they can't commit to playing very often. So when they do get to play, it can be frustrating to always be playing lower level characters, to be starting at the beginning again and again. To help them out, I designed these one-shots. The characters in the one-shots are always the same, and I created them. This lets me tailor the action in a way that I know each character will get a chance to shine. It also means my busy friends don't have to do any work beforehand. They can just show up, put their butt in the seat, take out the dice, get the sheet that I hand them, and they're ready to play. These PCs are a part of a secret, mystery-solving, crime-fighting, magical society that pals around with Sherlock Holmes on occasion. The characters never level up, but that means I can run the one-shots in any order depending on what the particular group is interested in. And the PCs are level 11, so they're pretty powerful. My friends have gotten really attached to the characters over time. They have a lot of affection, which I love to see, especially for characters that they didn't create themselves. I run those one-shots 4 or 5 times a year, and people get a big kick out of them. I'll make videos showing you how to run them in case you also have those friends who want to play but struggle to make the time or have never gotten to experience what playing a bit of a more high-level character feels like. I'll probably also have some things to say on this channel about 1D&D as the summer goes on. If you haven't been paying attention, Dungeons & Dragons is revamping 5th edition, and the new Player's Handbook comes out this fall. They've just started releasing some official videos about the changes they're making, and I'll probably do a video or two sharing my thoughts. I also want to make some one-shots with you. I keep a set of miniature dice on my keychain because I have the completely unrealistic dream that someday, somewhere, the same way that someone might call for a doctor on an airplane in an emergency, that someone will say, "Quick, we need someone to run a D&D game right now, immediately." And I will be ready. I will be ready, my friends. So my favorite thing in the whole world is when a friend or a coworker comes up to me and says, "You run D&D games, right? We've been thinking about maybe trying it out. Would you run a game for us so we can see if we like it?" Yes, I would. The answer is always yes. And when I do that, I have kind of a survey I send them with different genres, different settings, different kind of structures of a one shot. Maybe it's a heist or a mystery or a classic dungeon crawl, and I get that information from them, what they're most interested in, and I put it together into a one shot. So I would love to do that with you. Find out what you're interested in, put a one shot together, and then you'll have a new game that you can play at your table. And you'll get a little bit of insight into the process of how I put it together. Maybe it'll help you be more confident creating your own homebrew content if that's something that you aspire to. There's a lot that I want to do with you all, and I hope you'll stick around for it. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for exploring the feminine urge to play D&D with me, Owlbear Rogue. I'm glad you're here.